Good afternoon, guys. It's November 5th, 2021, and this is black winesap. This is probably the only apple that I have noticed that has some sort of damage on it or cracking, but they started falling to the ground, and even the ones that fell don't have very many defects or worm damage. So I would say this is definitely, well, this one has something. Definitely a resistant variety. Something that you can grow with no sprays. This graft was made, I believe, in 2019. Let's double check here. This branch is coming over from here on my Franken tree. Now I have over 30 varieties on this tree. This is black winesap, grafted in 2019. As you can see, this was a bark graft. It has healed up nicely. Maybe a little bit more sealing to do. I normally leave one, but this one I just left both of them because they were equal in vigor. But I'll probably still remove one just so that it can seal all the way around from one side, and then there's going to be less chance of it breaking off later. I'll probably do that. Cut one off just to be safe for the future. This tree does have over 30 varieties, you know, and all these grafts look really nicely healed here. And I have this tree on another video, so I'm not gonna explain too much about the 30-in-1 Franken tree. I just wanted to focus on the black winesap. Variety is ripe now since it started falling. It ain't gonna get more ripe unless, of course, it needs to ripen up in storage a little bit for eating. It almost looks like it has a little bit of water core. Oh, yep. Water core, but still delicious. Now, I tried Wine Crisp the other day, and this apple is quite a bit less dense. The apple's not as heavy as Wine Crisp. It is crispy right now. It's sweet, not quite as complex as Wine Crisp, but it has a good amount of complexity, and the apple does taste really good. Has a good amount of flavor. I haven't tasted a winesap to compare the black winesap to. My regular winesap hasn't produced yet. It's sweet with a light amount of acidity. I can't taste any pectin or tannin or anything like that. But it's definitely pleasant to eat. I like it. Let's see if I can find one that doesn't have. I guess this one might have water core. So maybe that's gonna be a downside to this apple. It's November 5th and it did hang for this long. That apple just came right off. Let's see. Okay, so I guess they all have water core. Maybe they just need to get picked sooner because they didn't have water core earlier. but it does seem to have a high sugar content right now. Yeah. They taste really good. Still crispy, but I assume that they won't keep long due to that water core. They did hang long though, all the way up until November 5th. So that's kind of cool. And it did produce a lot on this one branch 2 years after grafting. Some people have the idea in their heads that they have to wait for many years before they can see the fruit. If you graft to a mature tree like this one, you can see fruit in as little as that same season that you graft. I have seen fruit before. 1 year later, 2 years later, I have a full branch. So if you know what you're doing, you can definitely get a nice harvest pretty soon. If you want to see apples like these in your yard and you don't know how to graft, be sure to check out my grafting videos. Don't forget to smash the like on this video. This motivates me to continue putting out video for you guys. So don't forget to smash the like, subscribe, make any comments, and I appreciate you guys visiting my channel. Take care.